There are two types of theorists when it comes to making theories about anything you're interested in, whether it ranges from Five Nights at Freddy's to Welcome Home to Homestuck to Doctor Who to fucking Supernatural to anything, okay? Everything ranges. Everything has theories. Undertale was another one that had a lot, but that's not the point. There's two types of theorists, okay? There's the take what we got kind of theorists, where it's like any information that's been presented to them, they only use just that. They might infer a little bit here and there, you know? They might nitpick at some spots and like really push their mind bending boundaries, but they are nothing like the inch into a mile type theorists, which is what I am. How do I explain? Whenever an inch mile theorists tries to theorize, they not only take what's given to them in the media, in this case we'll use Welcome Home, they not only take what's given to them in the media, but they will also take whoever created it. They will try and see through it through their eyes. They will take any information from that person and what they've posted, whether it's years ago or just last week. When I was making my last video, I spent, I know, well over 6 hours altogether just scrolling through Clown's Tumblr. Just the Tumblr. Because the Tumblr is where everything is at. The Tumblr is where everything is kept. And in his Tumblr, oh my god.
Oh my god.
You guys, when I did my 6-hour research, when I did my 6-hour stalking, when I basically, and I cannot even sugarcoat it, stalked Clown's Tumblr page, girl, let me tell you something. Oh my god, I found so much shit. I found old artwork. I found a passage. I found literary notes from someone's mind. There are two pictures of Eddie that I did show in my last post, but like I didn't really talk about, that I am going to talk about here. Oh my god. Let's start with the Eddie photo, because that one is on my brain. It is insane. So it is two photos that Clown drew. One is of Wally giving Eddie a harmless, innocent piggyback, okay? And then the next one, which was posted immediately after it, was just like Eddie fixing his back and then Wally holding his hat, like looking at him. Y'all, first off, that's already questionable. Why are we seeing Eddie with no legs and then suddenly cracking his back like he has legs? Why does Wally look absolutely horrifying in the first one and then like really worried and concerned in the second one? And then not to mention that the caption on both pages was like the first one's like ... and the second one is it'll be okay, or you will be okay, or something will be okay. And there are words in the first picture that's like you'll be okay or it'll be okay. Basically it's alluding to Eddie will be okay. He is going to be okay. And if you look closely, if you look really close, you can see lumps growing in Eddie's arms. Do I have any idea what these lumps are? Nope. I don't know if they're parasites. I don't know if it's a growth. I don't know what's going on. But there are lumps on his fucking arms. And something that I just thought of that my brain connected together, I don't know what the significance is, but let's remember that Eddie is super fucking strong in his arms. I don't know what the connection is there, but something is definitely going on with Eddie. Something happened to Eddie. Hopefully he is okay. Continuing on with Eddie and Frank now. Clown, someone asked Clown, they're like, hey Clown, what songs do you think Eddie and Frank would listen to since they're like an old married couple? And Clown was like, listen to? I'm not so sure, but I do have one song that reminds me of them. Oh my god, you guys. I don't know if you know this, but in case you don't know this, I'm gonna tell you. I love angst, I love pain, I love agony, especially in romantic relationships, which I know is weird because I'm Arrow Ace. But I love pain and agony in romantic relationships. Even better, queer romantic relationships. The song that Clown played, hold up. I'm gonna show it to you on screen. I'll play you a little segment, and then I'm gonna give you a rough translation, okay? The words are like, it talks about how you are my postman, you sent me a giant letter, and it's basically of how you fucking died. Someone got a letter that their lover died. Or something tragic along the lines, okay? Basically, it's like, I got this big ass extravagant letter, and you are now dead. Who got a big ass extravagant letter with the world of horrors surrounding them? That's all I'll say. So, oh, I did this out of order. That's okay. It's fine. But I can't really explain it much because it's on Clown's Ko-fi. And if you have paid for a coffee for Clown, a one of me for Clown, then you'll like you'd be able to go through like all of their pictures and stuff like that they've drawn, that they've taken, yada yada yada. I can't explain it too much, but there is so much shit in there. There is so much shit in there. You guys, all you have to do is pay $3. $3. You will see so much fucking shit. I encourage you to stay subscribed to Clown if you have the money. I do. But I encourage you to do it. Because there's so much shit that I want to say but cannot say because I'm not about to expose Clown's private things that they keep hidden so that way people who pay have a little special privilege. It's me. I'm people with privilege. Anyways, back to explaining how I theorize. I do a lot of thinking of from the artist's, the creator's POV whenever I theorize. I do not take what is given to me. I think outside the box. Every single time I theorize with whatever's going on in my head, I not only take what's given to me, but I try and see through Clown's eyes. I'm like, okay, what was Sir thinking of, like... And there's a few that I found, but there isn't quite a lot, because we don't have a lot. The one thing that is for certain is that this is based on a real experience for Clown, because multiple times with their Tumblr, they talk about how, like, they didn't pick up Welcome Home until quarantine happened, and while it was happening, they were in a very rough position, and just things were not going that well, and there's going to be mentions of, like, ableism and homophobia in Welcome Home, but it's like don't worry, it's not just for no good blatant reason. It's a genuine addition to the story because it expresses how they were faced with homophobic problems and ableist problems since they're gay and autistic. So Clown is taking this from personal experience, basically, and I will always try and like visualize, like, okay, where are we going next? What's going on here? Ba 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 ba. Like, what's happening? The black portal is a virus, and Wally is like a bacteria. It's spreading the virus. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I'm spitballing right now. Don't take that theory seriously. That is just a one-off theory. Also, little fun fact, Wally was made many moons ago. I think about 5 years ago was what Clown said in just a random either stream or whiteboard moment they did with their friend. And the entire time that they were drawing Wally's first design was little handsome man, handsome little man, little tiny handsome man. And that's what they said just over and over, both of them. Little handsome polite guy, little handsome guy. Handsome. Handsome is the word they use to describe him over and over again, and I think that's so funny. And while we are talking about said puppet, let's talk about the other puppets as well. How sentient are these bitches? I want to talk about that one for a bit. How sentient are they? Is it like... We know Wally's fully sentient. We know damn well he's fully sentient. I've explained how I believe Howdy's sentient. Julie, we're alluded to that she's sentient. Frank... I don't think it's until, like, later, whenever we get more lore, is when Frank learns of the show. And then Eddie, I think Eddie learns for a split second, and then something happens. I really don't see Eddie surviving. I don't see Eddie surviving. I don't see Barnaby surviving. I'll be surprised if Sally survives. I kind of see Poppy surviving, but I'm not really sure. Right now, the survivors in my head are Wally, obviously, Howdy, obviously, Julie, Obviously, Frank. Obviously. But then again, I'm not sure if any of these bitches die. It's horror, so they're gonna die. There's gore. I don't know. Sally isn't aware that she's eating non-foods. She fully believes that they're real foods. And I understand that they can't taste the difference. However, they're all aware that they don't have teeth.
I think I see fang marks, Frank.
These fangs aren't real and you know that.
So if they don't have teeth and they know that, do they know that they eat? Because Barnaby was like, oh, I think I see a bite out of my apple. Frank, you've got fangs. These fangs aren't real and you know that. I don't know. And I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. I never really have. Oh, the new update. We need to discuss that. I think we're gonna see something tragic happen to Barnaby soon. With the whole, like, because it looks like, somebody pointed out that it looks like notes. And then Clown was like, flip Sally, and then it's like, move Barnaby, and then there's write hello, and then all of the floating words are gone. So, like, the floating letters, all fixed. So basically, if you do not, like, have a Word document note sheet keeping track of everything, you will, and I mean this, you will get lost. Which I will need to... Oh, I think I did already. I think I did, but I'll need to probably add some more stuff to it. Also, somebody was trying to decipher, like, oh, with to flip the Playfellow exhibit upside down. Someone was trying to decipher, like, hidden letters or hidden numbers in the title Playfellow exhibit, and then someone was, like, trying to decipher Morse code on the top of Sally's, like, on the top of Sally's curtain, which I thought was smart. I never would have thought of that. And the way I skimmed through that fucking website, just like moving every single Barnaby picture I could, impossible. So it does make sense why it would be like notes for an upcoming Christmas update. This one's a lot shorter, but I really think that's all I have to say. I don't want them to be too long like they were with the last one. The last one was egregious to edit. Because I basically told you all of my brain ideas over there. Ooh, and the big old town. The big town picture. But I told you all my brain ideas in the last one, so I think we're caught up to date now. Okay, I think that'll be it. Okay, bye.